Looking for a neighborhood that matches your need for more space? Well, today we're going to dive into the top neighborhoods that are going to meet all of those needs, and make sure that you watch to the end when I reveal the top neighborhood that checks all those boxes. So here's the criteria that I used to bring you these neighborhoods, because more space means something different for everyone. Some of you are looking for multi-generational living, which might mean areas that are separate for people who need maybe that downstairs living, or it could even mean room to build a casita or to add on some space for you to have an office, maybe away from the kids outside the house. Or maybe you just want a much larger yard for your dogs. Whatever this criteria is, we're going to discuss it all today. We're going to start things off with the Lone Mountain Rural Preservation Area. Homes in this area for the spacious homes are going to be from about $800,000 to right about $8 million. And the size of these homes is going to range from 3,000 square feet all the way up to 8,000 square feet, and sometimes more. The uniqueness of the Lone Mountain area is that you have Lone Mountain Equestrian Park. This park will give you the ability to go out, run your horses, go on the Lone Mountain Park Trail with your horses, or simply take a walk. Or if you're adventurous, hike up to the top of Lone Mountain for 360-degree views of the entire valley. The other great thing about this area is homes have to be on half-acre lots or larger, because they're trying to really maintain that rural feel to this area. So you're going to be on half-acre, maybe even over 1 acre lots in this area, which really gives you not only the interior space that you might want for your home, but so much that you can build or add to the exterior of your home. And if you want horse property, there's horse property in the Lone Mountain area. A few other tips are that you can find non-HOA properties and HOA properties in the Lone Mountain area. And there is still a ton of new construction going on that you are really going to love. Next up is McDonald Highlands. This community is located about 20, maybe 30 minutes from some of the other areas in Las Vegas. It is a city all to its own, and properties in this community are going anywhere from 1.5 all the way up to $34 million. And you can buy a 4,000 square foot house up to a 17,000 square foot house or more in McDonald Highlands. The amazing thing about this community is it is guard gated. They are working right now on the 3rd guard gate that they're going to be opening when the Four Seasons private residences open. And with that, they're going to add one more on-site restaurant in addition to the one that they already have at the golf course. And then the golf course is only by membership, and right now there is a waiting list. But once you buy in the community, you can absolutely go on that list to get your membership as soon as possible. The other thing that you're really going to love about this community is not only is it guard gated, but some of the areas have secondary gates only accessible to the people who live within those secondary gated areas. And if you love a good social calendar, McDonald Highlands is where you are going to want to be. You are going to have pickleball, a fitness center, an on-site spa, and pool. There is so much for you to do and so much space for you to do it in McDonald Highlands. If you're new to my channel, I'm Eileen Guilbeault, your go-to real estate advisor for all things relocating to Las Vegas and real estate tips. make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Next up is the Ridges in Summerlin. These homes range from 3,500 square feet up to 14,000 square feet and more. And they range in price from about $2 million to $22 million. The really great thing about this neighborhood is that you are right up against the backdrop of the mountains and Bears Best Golf Course. You're going to have trails back behind the area for walking, for mountain biking. You are also very close to Red Rock Canyon, where there is world-class hiking. Another great thing about this area is that you might have some of the property sizes that are right around 1/4 of an acre, but you also have some lots that are over 1 acre, leaving you a lot of room to spread out on your property. Some of the homes in this area also have subterranean garages, which if you are a car collector, could really come in handy. And then the amenities included in this area are pickleball and tennis and a pool and a spa. And you're also going to have access to so much that there is to do right outside your door. The Ridges in Summerlin could be where you call home. And for a bonus, you are very close to Bishop Gorman High School if your kids are going to high school there, and also downtown Summerlin is right down the street. Next up is the historic Medical District. And you may have never heard of this area, but it is one of the most iconic neighborhoods in all of Las Vegas. It is centrally located, and these homes range from 5,000 square feet, and I've actually seen one up to 26,000 square feet. And they're generally from about $1 million to right around $7 million. The really great thing about this area is because it is iconic Vegas, you have attorneys who've lived here in the past, doctors, entertainers. This was the hub of luxury in the Las Vegas Valley for many, many years, and it still is. You're going to be central to downtown shops and restaurants and coffee shops. You are going to be on half-acre to over 1 acre properties, giving you so much room to spread out and really make these homes your own. When you drive through this neighborhood, you're not going to forget ever seeing it again. And keep in mind, some of these homes might need to be remodeled. Although some of them already have nightclubs in them, nightclubs might not be your style. So if you do need remodeling, keep in mind I have general contractors and interior designers that I can recommend to make whatever changes that you need. And you also are so close to 2 freeways to get anywhere else in the valley. Do you have a favorite neighborhood that we've covered so far? Make sure to leave it in the comments below. Next up is Scotch 80s. And you are going to love this amazing gem in Las Vegas. If you've lived here for any length of time, you still may not even know about this iconic neighborhood. It was built in the 50s and 60s to house entertainers of the day, including Jerry Lewis, if you know him. But also, it is still one of the most highly sought after neighborhoods in all of Las Vegas. Anytime these homes come to market, even if it is a full rehab, because of the history and the amount of land that you can get with these homes, they are so highly sought after. And these homes run between $1 million, if some updating needs done, maybe up to $5 or $6 million if they've been rehabilitated. But the yards in the Scotch 80s were made for entertaining. And you will notice sometimes the houses just completely wrap around the exterior space because that is where the focus was. You have not seen larger pools or yards than in this area. You're gonna be on a ½ acre to over an acre. And some of them are new construction if the old structures have been torn down and rebuilt, but many of them are mid-century modern, single-story ranches that are 5,000 or 6,000 square feet, and you will not see one home in this area that looks like another. And you still have access, because of the central location, to 2 freeways right near downtown where there's shopping, coffee shops, and restaurants. This is my favorite area in all of Las Vegas. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas and all real estate tips, make sure to watch one of the 2 videos on your screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you the next time.